Welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. We've got an AL East contest tonight between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. J.D. Martinez, with less than a month to play, the man who sits atop the home run leaderboard looks to add some insurance to his lead next. Aaron Sanchez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Thanks, Matt. Aaron Sanchez, he is the complete package. Big, strong guy, 6'6", about 215 pounds. Power fastball, 95 to 98 with sink. Great curveball and a terrific changeup. This guy is the real deal.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken up in the zone. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, boy, they are really in need of something to go their way as they come in losers of 9 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitch and throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Here's Mookie Betts. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Here's J.D. Martinez, and given his team's current standing, we're probably not going to be watching any champagne showers at the end of the year, but if he keeps up the home run pace, some individual hardware may be in order for him.
Yeah, and he's going to go after it. I'm sure he's shocked he wasn't traded at the deadline, but here he is. He's grinding it out with the boys, and he's going to finish strong. That's what big leaguers do. They do not give at-bats away. You're on the mound in this situation, you only have 2 options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Benintendi over at second. Betts at first with no outs. Off the plate and in. Hits a ball and a strike.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He comes in leading the AL in RBIs. I've watched him play a couple of games where he just puts his team on his back and he flat out just carries them. He does it all. And we'll see if he drives in some more right here.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Head-to-head history with Aaron Sanchez. He's collected 11 hits in 42 ABs. He's taken him deep once. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 1-0 home, and it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
1-0 pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number two. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping up now, Dustin Pedroia. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Ready with the 1-0. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike. Here's the 1-2 and a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. One for the Red Sox on the double by Bogaerts. Bottom of the first inning coming up from Rogers Center. Boston's off to a 1-0 lead. David Price is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Now the first pitch here from Price. Swing and a liner. But this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Now to the plate, Devin Travis hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
One out, nobody on. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger. The 3-1 pitch. This is line to left. Benintendi is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes into play here at 273. 17 home runs and 66 driven in. Price gets his sign. Here it is on 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The first baseman, Steve Pearce.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. Swing and a little blooper to center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Pitch is popped up. Jansen shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 9.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the spotlight today is going to be on Teoscar Hernandez, left fielder. This guy is a great athlete. Gets really good jumps on the ball, but people, his calling card's in the batter's box. He can go deep in a hurry.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up. The second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Red Sox 1, the Jays nothing. Here's Justin Smoke now. Lifetime versus David Price. Comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. A solo shot here off the bat of Justin Smoke, number 22 on the year, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Here's Kendrys Morales.
The first baseman, Kendrys.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here, nobody out. That's inside. 2-0. Price comes home to 2-0. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No outs, nobody on. He stays alive, still 2-2. Popped him up. Pierce is over, and he puts it away for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up D today. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
At the plate, Rendell Grichuk. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Betts on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Lifetime versus David Price. He's a .318 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Price sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call.
Batting it.
Busted him inside on a
shortstop.
3-1 count. The ump
Florida.
thought it was just a tad off the plate.
Florida.
Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in, number 13, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Now a snap throw to first and a dive, but he's back. First offering on its way, and this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. Hernandez is off at first with 2 away. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the Jays are able to tie things up thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2, all even at 1 apiece. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Here comes the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Popped him up. Jansen moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So with 1 gone, we take a look at the current standings entering play, and it's not all that pretty. As you can see, these guys are well back in the division race, already looking forward to next year. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Two and 1 now to Mookie. Ball even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1. Up next is Danny Jansen as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The catcher, number 9.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is swung on and hit on the ground to Pedroia at second. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
The center fielder, number
Next
11.
to bat for Toronto, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. Benintendi is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Second baseman, Kevin.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Devin Travis. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Through 3 complete, all tied 1 apiece. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Xander Bogaerts as we begin the top of the 4th. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. One and 2, here it comes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Hit the other way out toward right field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 3.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one right down Main Street. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The batter
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Popped up. Morales in foul ground. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. To third. Drury gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. All tied at 1-1. Stepping in, Brandon Drury. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning.
Brandon Drury.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Justin Smoke will be next. The 3-2 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts has it, and there's 1 away.
Next to the
Plate now is the designated hitter, Justin Smoke, and he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and did miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches. He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fastball well outside. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. Kendrys Morales will be next. Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Kendrys Morales. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe. And unfortunately, he let that one go. And he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit hard on the ground to second, and Pedroia will stretch, but it's into center field for a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping into the box, Steve Pearce. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the 1st inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So digging in now, Rafael Devers comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here it comes. And this is low, ball 1.
1-0.
Up top, it's 2-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hernandez is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First delivery to him on the way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes, Dan.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 28 on the season, and with it the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
He's one of the best home run hitters in the league, and rightfully so. You're not going to get cookies thrown at you every at bat. Most guys can handle a fastball, but he waited back on that off-speed pitch and drove it right out of the yard.
Standing in now, J.D. Martinez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Middle of the night at Rogers Center. It's now 4-1 Boston. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Into the box now, number 13. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Drilled right back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen. Now the first pitch here from Price. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kevin Pillar. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Nope. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Jansen, the runner at first with 2 gone. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And that's low, ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
The second baseman, Devin Travis.
Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And that ends the inning. Blue Jays leave a pair. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Mark Leiter Jr. is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Mark Leiter Jr.
Ready once again, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
The 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A payoff pitch one more time. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is Hernandez. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts, number 22 on the year, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
In now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Base is empty here with nobody out. And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. Leiter uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Waiting next is Dustin Pedroia. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pilar. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. Grichuk on the move. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for out number 2.
There are 2 parts to every great catch. 1, getting the right route to make the play, and 2, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Stepping in now, Steve Pearce. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Hard hit at third. Drury fields it cleanly. throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Red Sox get a run on the solo shot by the X-Man, Xander Bogaerts. Through 5.5, it's now 5-1 Boston. Digging in once again, Brandon Drury. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. On the move is Betts. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Justin Moe.
Standing in now, Justin Smoke. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the first baseman, Kendrys.
Digging in and looking for more, Kendrys Morales. He's 1-for-2 in the ball game. Price into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Hit hard, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Full count now for Morales. Rendell Grichuk would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Line towards center field. Taylor is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 5-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. At the plate, Rafael Devers. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Rafael Devers.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk has a beat on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, the left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Andrew Benintendi. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. 2-0 count. The pitch. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Even count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Looking up is Pilar, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Sam Gaviglio will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Gaviglio.
Mookie Betts will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. First offering on its way. And that misses ball 1. In his career against this pitcher, he's batting .500, 6 for 12.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
1-1 the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Grichuk is after it, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. And even though we discussed his power hitting prowess earlier in the broadcast, we haven't gotten to see it on display so far in this one.
But every time this guy steps in the box, he's 1 swing away. If he misses over the heart of the plate, I promise you this ball's leaving.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he nails him at third. Great throw.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 6-1 Boston. So striding forward now, Rendell Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-0 the count. Here's Price now on 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Standing in, Teoscar Hernandez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Drives it out to deep right center field. Taylor is there. And that's the first out of the inning. So one away now in the Toronto 7th. And that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now the first pitch here from Price. Strike taken up in the zone.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Behind 0-2 now. Price just 1 earned run so far here with 1 out in the 7th inning. Slow little grounder left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 9.
Digging in, Danny Jansen. 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good changeup there by Price as he jumps ahead. Strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Grichuk at second with 2 down. Now Price is 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. They trail 6-1.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit toward the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Chris Taylor. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Here's the pitch. In there, strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They hold on to their 6-1 lead. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the eighth to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Into the box now, Devin Travis. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0 pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 1-1 down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 towards second. Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in for the Jays, Brendan Drury. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defensive wizardry on the other side.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
The batter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Justin Smoke. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Pitch number 100 on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Clean slate on the base pass after that sac fly a minute ago, so now's the time to be aggressive with these hitters. Go right after them and try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Bases are empty here with two men out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left. We've played 8 full. It's the Red Sox 6, the Blue Jays 2. David Phelps enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready now, Dustin Pedroia. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Settling in now, Steve Pearce. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's up and in for ball one. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
3-1. Too high, and that cost him ball four.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's a ball.
Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball one. Two and 0 now. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Pierce, base runner at first with 1 out. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Fouled away. Three and 2 the count for Rafael Devers.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. 2 down. Christian Vasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Pillar's there, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 6-2. Tyler Thornburg, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Tyler Thornburg.
Kendrys Morales will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. First pitch on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. Thornburg has over 40 innings on his line so far. And in that time, he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which, of course, is very good. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
No one out with a runner at second. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. The 3-1, and it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance into the second deck and gone. Randall Grichuk, a 2-run shot, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. Well, partner, this one might not be over yet as the lead has shrunk to just 2 now as they continue to chip away at this deficit. Carson Smith, a right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
Number 39, Carson Smith. Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar.
In now, Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage of it.
You know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. The 1-2. is swung on and missed, strike 3. And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Superb pitching performance in this one, Matty V. 8 rock-solid innings in line for the win. Now needs some help from the bullpen.
Coming to the plate now, number 13. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
Smoke toward the hole, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now batting, number 9.
Now at the plate, Danny Jansen. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Here it comes, 2-0. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Betts is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Pillar. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to...
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt, you're doing something right. Great team effort.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. The Boston Red Sox host road win number 40 on the year. David Price records his 14th winning decision of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Carson Smith records the save, his 20th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.